Okay, so we decided we're going to lower the bed in the van, so I'm going to give you a little taste of that, so check it out. Okay, so we were on a camping trip recently, and the last couple times we went out, we noticed that, well, Ron couldn't sit up in the bed, and it's very uncomfortable if you want to, I don't know, just sit down or, I don't know, try to put a pair of pants on or something in the morning. So we're going to lower the bed a little bit. That's going to decrease our storage, but that's okay because we never really used all of the storage that was under it anyway. So, yeah, we're just going to take it down a notch. He's thinking possibly putting it on top of the wheel wells or maybe even a little bit lower if he can figure that out. So, yeah. But the cool thing is we don't have to build a completely new bed to do this. He's just got to take it apart and lower it. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's like parts of it are behind the toolbox, huh? So you gotta take that apart. Yeah, I can see. It looks like it might be fastened to it, huh?
Yep.
And it looks like you put the screws in the other way. Yep. Which is a good idea, but... We gotta make sure the spare tire still fits. So, yeah, I guess we could store it right there. We put other stuff there.
Yeah, well, it only needs to be there when we're traveling. The only reason I don't take it out now is because it's a pain in the rear to get in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this is a good time to rethink our chuck box situation too. You know? Because if the totes aren't going to fit under there anymore, then we might have to do something more compact. So I'm going to have to go through it and really get rid of stuff. So, yeah.
Well, we get different kind of totes. And
yeah. I like those though, those roughneck ones. They last forever. I guess we'll just use them for other stuff. But yeah, guys, this is what I keep talking about. You're going to have to keep redoing your van all the time, whether you live in it full time or not. So don't try to get it perfect first run, because you're not. And you're just going to be wasting a bunch of money. So just go as cheap as possible. Probably even camp out in it for a while with nothing in it like I did. And yeah, just go from there because you're going to be changing it all the time. It's a small space, and it takes practice, and I don't know, there's a huge... Yeah, you got to tweak it. It's like a learning curve, you know? So, yeah, don't just build this, like, perfect thing and then, like, spend a bunch of money and then, you know, be disappointed. I'd rather see you guys go out there and have fun and, you know, go camping and do whatever you're going to do and not spend the money. You know, because you're just gonna have to change it again anyway. Got the bed pretty much taken apart. We don't want to disassemble the whole thing. We don't really need to, because the basic plan for the bed was actually very nice. We liked pretty much everything about it except for the height. So that's why we're doing this. getting close anyway.
No, it's right on. I don't want to cut off that much wood for the tire. It's nice. He has to have the tire in here.
Perfect. Stinking old tire.
Yeah, well, we don't have any like this.
So it'll be all right. All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just realized something too. It's gonna be a lot warmer for me when it's cold outside, because I sleep up next to the window, and I won't be totally right by the freezing glass anymore. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah, way better. Kind of looking like a bed already. Okay, so far this is what it looks like since we put it back together, and it looks like a single person's bed, and that's why I'm showing this because a lot of people are solo van lifers. And look at all the room that you have underneath this bed. There's probably, I don't know, quite a few inches under there, almost a foot. And then there's quite a bit of space in between. So if you were modest and just decided to you know, have a skinnier bed, then you'd have like all of this room to build whatever you wanted, your storage, your kitchen, whatever. And then still have plenty of room for a refrigerator. And this is even like if you didn't have a van as long as ours. This one's the extended version, and the bed and everything plus the tools still fit in here. So if you had like the regular standard size older van, you could still do at least this front end configuration with no problem, especially if you're a solo person. And I highly suggest people do like single beds if you are a single person and you're out on the road, just so that you could have more room. That's what I did. Yeah, it works great. Yeah, like I said before, the only problem with it was the height. You know, it's like, otherwise it's like the perfect camping bed. Another thing I want to show you guys before he gets back in here is he put this old piece of a seat belt on here to use as a handle to pull the bed up so that we can unfold it and fold it back up. And like he was saying, you want the leg in the middle of the windows there so that it doesn't crash into the glass and possibly break it. So just showing you guys some extra features. Oh, and we used, in case you guys don't know from the clips, but this hinge along here that we used is a really long one. It's called a piano hinge, and you can get them at the hardware store, pretty much any hardware store. yeah, so, and they're relatively cheap and they're very strong. Okay, as you can see, our totes do not fit under there anymore, which is okay. We'll just have to do something different. Alright, so this is what we have so far, guys. We put all the stuff back in here. It does fit back in here still. Just not exactly the way it used to go. But this is what we have. And it's still kind of messy. But as you can see, all the bedding still fits up top there where it went. And now we have to put these totes up here on top of the spare tire instead of having this tire under the bed and the totes under the bed, which is what we liked. But really, it's not that big of a deal because when we travel and we're camping and he's not working, a couple of these roughneck totes go in the back anyway, because that's where my kitchen is set up during travels. The rest of the time it's just a garage, so we try to keep all this stuff up front. So as long as this stuff just kind of stays where we put it, then it should be all right. And really, I mean, if we keep it this way, we have some little extra nooks and crannies now that we didn't have before, so that's kind of nice. And the bedding actually fits up top better now because if anybody has ever lived in a van or built a van, you know that as the vans get, especially the older ones, the newer ones not so much, but as you get towards the roof it gets more narrow because they're kind of shaped like a barrel. And so now that the bed is lower, there's actually more room for the bedding to be, you know, set on top of it as we travel, and hence there's going to be more room for like my duffel bag and possibly his now, because I don't know if his will fit underneath there anymore. And so yeah, so it's, the stuff just works out, you know. You, like he was saying, you know, you lose space in one spot, but you gain it someplace else. And I think this is going to be pretty good. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on this, but we're going to try to get totes that are a little bit shorter, maybe about 1 inch in height shorter, maybe sometime, and put them under the bed. If not, you know, we'll just make do with what we have. All right, you guys, so I hope you're enjoying our little updates with Ron's van. It's coming along pretty good, I think, especially since we only use it part-time. And yeah, just want to, you know, show this kind of stuff to you guys because, well, we are still part-time van lifers, and just because we have a home base doesn't mean we don't go out several times a year in our van. And now we'll be hopefully using the Toyota pretty soon for outings as well. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. So yeah, and if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and all that good YouTube stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.